Yo, you ever heard that saying? No matter what your goals are, connecting will help you get there. Kick it. Hola, ¿qué tal, mi gente? Welcome. My name is Noan El Boricua. Super excited, como siempre, to be able to bring some cultura, some faith y conexiones to each and every one of you today. So thank you for joining us on this video. Pero más que todo, man, thank you for always supporting Fuel Pasión, because it is Fuel Pasión Fridays. So as you guys know, we're going to get into this. And I will be honest, I recorded before this a total rookie mistake. I did not know I was at capacity of my card. And I had on there, it said card full. So in my mind, I thought that it actually at least recorded everything else that nope, it didn't. So here we are, take number 2. And I'm going to just throw a whole curveball at you guys. We're in the book of Connecting, right? By John Maxwell. And I put it somewhere here for you guys to check it out. And I told you guys that in order to be able to fulfill your goals, connecting will always be able to help you. And it helped me today. And I want to let you guys know, so earlier this week, I actually went to a smoothie place prior to coming here to record. And I actually noticed there was an elder man in front of me. And he walked in, and I noticed he went to the pickup versus to order. So in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, he probably pre-ordered, so he's good to go. I went to order, and I realized there was a little bit of a miscommunication between the not the barista, that's coffee, the smoothie barista, is that a thing? The smoothie maker, the smoothie master maker, how about that? There was this little bit of a miscommunication, and the elder was asking for a cup of coffee. The employee was letting him know they have coffee with they have smoothies with coffee in it, and he kept saying, no, it's $3. I want a hot cup of coffee. Little did he know, because next to the smoothie joint is a diner. So in my mind, I said, man, like, it's loud, there's music, smoothies are on blast, making them right, the blenders. So I decided to intervene and try to make a connection. And I told him, I said, oh, you want some coffee? And he looked at me and he's like, yeah, now I understand. And, I'm grateful for everybody because we had our mask on. Everybody's being safe. But I get it. It could be a little bit hard of hearing. And he was like, where are you? And I realized that he was actually blind in his right eye. And I said, oh, I'm sorry, I'm on your right. So he turned to look at me. It was then where I said, hey, let me walk you over. They only have fruit salads here. Because I don't know if he couldn't understand the word smoothie. I don't know. I just said fruits, bananas, apples. He said, no, coffee. I said, come on, let's go. So I go to the door, I open it, and I realize he has a pair of Nikes on. And they weren't like your early 2000 models. I know these had to be like 80s. I want to say they were a tailwind. And I said, man, you're ready for a run. I love your shoes. He goes, oh, these are no longer my running shoes. I only walk in them. I used to run. And that's when I knew that was the connection. Long story short, we walked over literally less than 5 feet. And, well, no, maybe 10 feet. And I opened the door, and it was there when he remembered how it looked. He connected. He goes, oh my God, I was in the wrong store. Thank you so much. I walk away from that, and for me, it was something like, yo, man, like, that was important to connect with him. Shout out to the employee. He was like, hey, man, I appreciate you for that. He's like, it was just a miscommunication. I'm going to read this. It says, the ability to connect with others begins with the understanding of the value of people. Here's my question. Do you value the people that you're trying to connect with? What is it that you're doing in life? Where is it that you're trying to go? That if you're trying to connect, are you valuing the moment? And more importantly, the people. Because here's the thing. If you guys want to be able to connect, in order to be effective every day in any area of life that you have, you need to connect. So here's my challenge. Connect with somebody one-on-one. They say that the most effective people when it comes to conectándote con alguien, it's like 80% to 90% It's all in one-to-one interaction. Now, I love to talk. Clearly, I have this platform that I've created, but I also know when to listen. See, if you want to be an effective connector, it's less about you and more about the person in front of you. Let the person share their story, their point, their plan, whatever that is. Let them share that. Become the listener, because it's in listening that you're that much more effective in connecting with somebody in order to get to wherever you need to get to or wherever they need to get to. In my case, the connection was totally nothing about me, but all about the person, this elderly man. And can I tell you, I just have a heart for our elders. Shout out to the abuelitos, abuelitas, the grandmas, the grandpas. I believe, in my opinion, my honest opinion, they are the greatest storytellers on earth. Because I tell you that from my own experience of my abuelita. She was an amazing storyteller. She's now in heaven. She's been in heaven for a while. But I know she looks down for me personally. And I know that she continually reminds me through the power of storytelling of people like you and myself. Pero más importante, los abuelos y las abuelas. Let it be G-Mom, G-Dad, however you nickname them, right? The beauty is connecting with our elderly population. So my spotlight of the week is for all of our elderly storytellers. Thank you, because many of you have done some really, really big projects in your life. Many of you overcame some major obstacles in your life. Many of you risked your own life in order to give us and those watching the opportunity to have what we have today. So I would love to challenge this audience to pay it forward and get to know a story of an elderly person. That could be someone in your family. That can be somebody in the community. Look, we're celebrating Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. We're celebrating their stories. We're celebrating how we need to stop racism and get to know a story of someone and learn from them and identify how you can connect. Look, a lot of our Palestinian brothers and sisters, they have some stories. Our Armenian brothers and sisters, our black brothers and sisters, our Jewish brothers and sisters. Literally every branch of human kind out here have stories. You have a story. Let's share it. And more importantly, let's continue to connect. One-to-one, and then we'll talk about the bigger groups. How do you connect to the audience, to a group, to a bigger platform, to be able to convey the message, to connect? Sigue pa'lante, mi gente. Como siempre, nuestra fe, las conexiones, la cultura. How do you feel your pasión?